currently have Margate manager Mark Stimson after the side's 2-0 defeat at home to Folkestone Invicta. Mark, not the greatest way to start 2024. How do you assess the performance today?
Yeah, you're right. That wasn't the game plan. You know, I thought we started the game okay. Looked like we was on the front foot. We spoke about that before the game, and then the referees made a call to give them a penalty. And until I see it on the video, I don't make too many comments. But for me, it looked a bit harsh because I always thought you had to have control of the ball. It looked like the ball was up in the air and the boy's gone over. But they've took the penalty. They've gone 1-0 up, and obviously that's put us on a little bit of a back foot. And then within minutes, they've got a second. So after that, it's about making sure you're getting at half time sort of in the game, and I still believe 2-0 sometimes you can turn that around, and that's what we spoke about at half time. We spoke about trying to get that goal, but how we're going to get that goal, and I think we probably on the day wasn't good enough on the ball. I think there's a lot of misplaced passes, and if you do that, you're not going to create chances, and there were opportunities to put the ball in the box, and I think we rejected that as well, so that was disappointing because, you know, crosses can equal, you know, to some problems for defenders. So overall, yeah, not happy with the result, and performance there's a lot of improvement there.
Yeah, as you touched on earlier, 2 goals really in the space of 6 minutes. Obviously that controversial penalty and then a really good header from David Smith really just flattened the bright start. How did you fire the boys back up to really get the confidence back in themselves? Yeah,
we just spoke about, you know, you've got to try and forget the first half to a certain extent and go out there second half and try and create something. But how do you do that? And a lot of that is by a decent pass or a decent cross and the will to run in the box and score a goal, like you just said the lad did. You know, I bet Margate fans didn't see that very often with David when he played here, but today he did that. Again, second half, I don't think we put enough crosses in the box. I don't think we tested their centre backs enough because one of them was on a caution, and that's something we're going to try and work on in training on Thursday, and hopefully, well, we know we have Sam back on Saturday, and I think he'll be a big plus because of his energy, his character, and also his ability. And also we'll be trying to get Ollie Box back from Dartford to give us that spark in that final third that I think obviously we've definitely missed today, and also against Cray.
Yeah, the second half, like the end of the first half, really was just dominated by Margate's possession, but really unable to find that key pass to create that key opportunity. How are you going to work to improve that?
I think the players sometimes have got to play forward more. It's great keeping the ball, but if the other team just sit back and they're 2-0 up, they'll let you keep the ball. The real big question is, can you play it in behind people, or can you get into forwards and test the defenders? And I think maybe Folkestone just dropped in a little bit. We kept the ball, for me, far too much at the back. You know, that's something we haven't spoke about at the moment because we're trying to put a couple of other ideas into the group. But I think we need to get it forward quicker, and then have people running around Stevie or out wide and getting behind people. But we're not seeing enough of that at the moment.
Yeah, set pieces are obviously a main part of the game. They can shift momentum when there's teams down. We had many of them today, but didn't really convert any of them. Is that going to be a focus of this next training session coming up?
Always, and especially when you've got Ben, who's got such good quality. I think today was very unfortunate. Late on, the one that headed off the line. If that goes in, and there's probably 5-6 minutes to go, it could be your day. But no, Ben's delivery normally is spot on. Today was probably a mixed bag. But we've just got to make sure we keep practicing those like we do and keep attacking those areas, because everyone knows what Ben's quality is and the boys know that as well. And I think we've got to use that because we've got some big players in the team who have got to go up there and not just make the numbers up, they've got to go up there to make sure they're getting on the end of the balls.
Yeah, you rolled the dice and brought in youngster Vinny Bowman with 20 minutes to go. He's been a real bright spark this season. He came on and changed the game once again. He drove at players. Is he part of your plans going forward?
If he plays like that, I think he was outstanding when he came on. For someone of his age, just shows what you should at that age, enthusiasm, but also his touch and his awareness was good. And if he plays like that, he'll definitely get more minutes. And so that probably was the big plus out today. His performance for those 20 minutes was, could we possibly start him next week?
Yeah, talking about next week, this result now drops us with 1 place above the relegation zone with a tough fixture this Saturday coming up against Whitehawk away. The enclosed ground is normally a notorious tough place to go. How are we going to prepare to go in there and try and get a result?
It's a great place to go. It's old fashioned, isn't it? There's mud, it ain't a carpet. You have to roll your sleeves up, you have to see who's ready for it, and you find out a lot about players in those type of games, because it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but it's something we're going to be looking forward to. And like I said, if Sam's definitely back in, if we can get Ollie back and then maybe someone else into the squad, that should give us all the lift. I know Sam will give us a lift because he's the team captain and his ability. So the others have just got to make sure they're ready, and if they're given the shirt, keep the shirt.
Yeah,
Keep the shirt, don't get taken off. Play 90 minutes. Don't let me take you off because you haven't really performed how I know you should perform.
Yeah, cheers Mark, I like you today.
Cheers guys.